Hi guys, my name is Lisa and today I want to talk about why explicit content does not equal conversion. So if you ask me what a conversion is, it's going to be basically changing a stranger and turning them into a paid sub who's really interested in your life and really invested both financially and maybe even emotionally into you. So you need to be able to drive the curiosity from your character. But how do you do that? Like, how do I even do that? You need to create curiosity in the way that people need to find out more. You don't want to give everything away by yourself, so people are just like, oh, I kind of get what she is. Like, I don't really wonder anything. Like, I don't have any questions. I don't really wonder about anything else. You just want to make yourself a likable persona. But like, how do you do that in the first place, right? It's going to be your character. Character brings in the viewers and they have something to emotionally connect to you. You're not just a girl who's just dancing like with no personality, basically. So, spamming explicit content means that you look like everybody else out there. Like, there's so many girls who just like pop their everything on tits and nothing then there's nothing personal and unique about their videos other than looks. The difference between a person engaging in a video and actually being curious about talking to you and about your life and actually connecting with you personally on a platform is going to be by giving them a little push to actually check out your link in bio and if you have it. But how do you do that? You need to make them think like, oh, does she even have an OF? Like, her content looks okay, like she's pretty and a little bit suggestive, but like not that. So like, I don't know, like I wouldn't guess if she had one if I didn't check, but she looks really good and like I'm like, oh my god, like I feel something, it's doing something to me, but she doesn't seem like a hoe. So they think about you, about how you are, about what person you are, and not just your looks. So they check out the profile and they see that, oh my god, like this girl has an OnlyFans, and like it continues on. So I made this little chart and my stick figure, so I want to show you real quick. So someone who's going to watch your video, they're going to engage with it maybe by a like or something like that, and it's just like a horny, lonely man, blah blah blah, everything like that, and they just watch a reel and they see a pretty girl, and their feed is like probably already full of other girls, so you need to stand out. And they see you, oh, she's kind of funny, she's kind of smart, she's kind of this and that and that and that, everything else, and like you stand out to them, not because you're like every other girl who definitely has an OF. Like, they check out your profile because like they don't understand whether you have it or not, whether like it's just really off-putting, like, oh, she looks so pretty, like it's like I kind of can guess it, but I'm not sure. I wouldn't bet on it. I wouldn't probably think that she has, but oh my gosh, she does. So I create little intrigue, not through explicit content, because if it was explicit to begin with, they would probably guess, oh, just another off girl, and just kind of scroll past you. So they actually go to check out your profile and the link curiosity sparks, and they actually see your OnlyFans and they subscribe to you to talk to you there. And maybe they think like, damn, she's really different from other OF girls. Honestly though, having explicit content is not bad at all. It will get people through the door, and that's what guys actually look for, like, to begin with. But still, your goal is to shine your personality through. You need to stand out from everybody else in order to spark curiosity about people that actually want to connect with you. So you want to be memorable. You want people to know who you are because of your style, because of your content, because of what person you are and what you bring to the table that separates you from every other girl. So the general demographic of the people who would be actually interested in talking to you on OnlyFans is going to range within 25 to 30 years old, and they usually talk about like hobbies, lifestyle, work, and stuff like that, regular stuff. But obviously they do feel like they connect with a girl. They wouldn't be doing it otherwise. They would just go to like Pornhub or something like that. But OnlyFans is an emotional investment onto the fan, so that's why they actually spend money on it. They invest their financial means to that, and men kind of see it like money as the work that they kind of work is the effort that they work hard for it, and they actually do want to put that in as well. They do want to fill that emotional and sexual need as well. So everybody creates explicit content and use that as an advertisement for the men to come. But again, I want to emphasize standing out, because you do want to grab the attention from the men just so they choose you instead of someone else. And also, you're not like everybody else. So I have some examples of Camilla. I'm gonna play them, and I want to talk about her.
Child. In my opinion, there's no favorite child. But if I have to choose right now, I know, sweetheart, that you pay for my vacations. I love you for that.
So here another one.
Feel to have a successful entrepreneur as a sister?
You call this an entrepreneur?
Okay, so you saw these two, and you know that for her, they were funny, they were kind of sarcastic, they were really engaging. And for example, Camilla, she has the looks. She could just go for full thirst traps, only thirst traps, and she would be okay with that and explicit content. And she would be still successful. But she chooses to input in her personality more to stand out from other girls and everybody else who's doing that. So she is sarcastic and she plays out with the viewer opinions. She also does little responding to comments, so she actually engages with her audience, and she puts in repeated characteristic of like, oh, it's pink, blah blah blah. So she makes content out of it, good content, the content that keeps people hooked on it. I'm gonna play these, but you get it, she can do that. Like, she definitely could just write off this and still be as successful. However, I don't think people would know her personality. I don't think people would see her as a funny person, as a creative person, as a sarcastic person. So she could just write off explicit content only, but she chooses to emphasize her personality. So people want to watch things that they can connect to and relate to, something that's funny, something that's really relatable. And a guy could relate to a girl that's playing a soccer at times. So maybe she's doing a little yak, maybe she's doing a video with the brothers, maybe she's playing video games, anything like that. Like, literally anything. It can be a trait or something that a trait about a girl is going to pique a guy's curiosity, make him curious about whether she has it, so he can connect with her. So even if it's a physical attribute, like the girl saying, oh, it's pink, or I have a pink meow meow, or it's a girl doing something while wearing something explicit, but she also is talking about it, maybe a guy liked her voice, maybe that's the only reason they want to connect with her. So it's the combination of showing yourself and giving little something, but not all the way. So they want to find out more. They want to find out for themselves. If you give everything to them, like, you're already showing your body off, they're just gonna like jerk to it already and not want to talk to you. So honestly, I have these ones.
It's been a couple years. Am I still that bad of a sister?
No, you're not that bad of a sister. It's just that the actions you do are bad.
Okay, kind of get a little podcast. So these two are examples of explicit plus personality. She's wearing pretty clothes, she's wearing really pretty, but she is still making funny content and kind of relatable, and people just for the cloud, but it still brings her personality, and like, she uses her brother, stuff like that. So honestly, it does not matter if you decide to just do explicit content only and just ride off that. People will subscribe regardless. Like, you're a pretty girl, people will still want to talk to you. I just want to put this here for those of you who kind of struggle and like just show everything off and like don't experience that much of a wave of curiosity about you. You are giving away too much, and people just don't see the reason why they would want to find out more about you or talk to you. So honestly, give them a reason to talk to you. Give them a reason that they would want to find out more from you while talking to you. Give them a reason to be curious about you and intrigued by you, so they just actually are so interested that they want to text you and find out for themselves. So you can also do that while including elements of explicitness to your content. So it's going to be just a tiny bit suggestive, but that's what's going to get them. Your personality is there, you're funny, you're unique. So I promise your personality will shine through, and it's going to show people that you're not just like everyone else, and that's what brings people in. So thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so much for bearing with me through this video and watching this, and smash that follow button. I would really appreciate that. So send me a text or a DM, just feel free. It's in the description if you have any questions or you need a feedback or even a slight suggestion for me, or you want anything or whatever it is. So I'll see you soon. Bye bye.